My name is Tim, and I did time travel.
Bring my message to the people of the future.
This is the story of a 10 years old Tim, who was known for his brilliant inventions. At just 10 years old, Tim had already built gadgets that amazed everyone. His greatest invention, however, was something nobody believed could ever exist: a time machine. Tim built his time machine out of all sorts of things you might find around your house, like old computer parts, some wires from broken toys, and even a flashlight for seeing into the dark tunnels of time. One sunny day, he decided it was ready for its first big journey. With a deep breath and a push of a button, Tim was swirling through colors and lights, zooming back to the past. His first stop was a busy street in Germany, way back in 1921. There, sitting on a bench with papers scattered around him, was the famous scientist Albert Einstein. Tim, a little nervous but very excited, walked up to him.
My name is Tim, and I did time travel. Came here from future, and sir, you know that I invented time machine, which was only made possible by you.
Tim informed Einstein about social media, robots, computers, and, most importantly, artificial intelligence. Einstein smiled and told Tim,
I am so amazed, but also worried that people will lose their natural abilities. Bring my message to the people of the future and tell them not to rely so heavily on social media and artificial intelligence. Instead, use them in moderation and spend some time each day with themselves. It's wonderful to hear about the future, my child. You also invented the time machine, but remember, it's important to use such powerful things wisely. Don't rely only on your machines. Use your own mind and always think creatively.
Tim nodded, understanding the importance of Einstein's advice. He waved goodbye and set off for more adventures. He visited Egypt, Moon, and a lot of historical places. Finally, Tim returned to his own time. He was determined to be not just a great inventor, but also a wise one. Back in his town Maplewood, Tim shared his stories with his friends and family. Everyone gathered around, eager to listen to his tales of adventure and the important lessons he learned from the people of the past. Tim's adventures with the time machine became the most beloved stories in all of Maplewood, inspiring everyone to dream big and think wisely. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lay a dense forest unlike any other. This was the magical forest, where every tree whispered secrets and every creature had a story to tell. At the heart of the forest stood a towering oak tree, its branches reaching for the sky like fingers of an ancient guardian. In a cozy burrow nearby lived a young fox named Finn, with his fiery red fur and curious amber eyes. Finn was known throughout the forest for his adventurous spirit. One bright morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Finn awoke to a strange sound echoing through the trees. Curiosity piqued, Finn scampered out of his burrow and followed the mysterious melody deeper into the forest. Twisting vines and tangled roots guided him until he stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in golden light. In the center of the glade stood an enchanted fountain, its waters shimmering with a magical glow. As Finn approached the fountain, he saw a wise old owl perched on a nearby branch, its eyes sparkling with ancient wisdom. Greetings, young traveler, the owl hooted. I am Ollie, the guardian of the magical forest. What brings you to this sacred place? I heard a beautiful song and followed it here. Finn replied, his tail swishing with excitement. Do you know where it came from? Ollie nodded knowingly. That song belongs to the heart of the forest, a powerful magical artifact hidden within these woods. Only those pure of heart can hear its melody. Determined to uncover the mystery of the heart of the forest, Finn embarked on a quest with Ollie as his guide. Together, they journeyed through the enchanted woods, encountering talking trees and playful sprites along the way. Their adventure led them to a crystal-clear lake, where a mischievous squirrel named Squeaks was busy gathering acorns for his winter stash. "Have you seen the heart of the forest?" Finn asked, his eyes shining with hope. Squeaks chattered excitedly, pointing towards a distant grove where the ancient oak tree stood tall. "I've heard whispers of its magic, but none have dared to seek it out," he said. "Be careful, young fox, for great power comes with great responsibility." Undeterred by the squirrel's warning, Finn and Ollie pressed on, their hearts filled with determination. They traversed through shadowy glens and sun-dappled clearings until they reached the grove of the ancient oak. There, amidst a carpet of moss and fallen leaves, they found the heart of the forest, a radiant gem pulsating with otherworldly energy. But before they could reach out to touch it, a voice echoed through the trees, sending shivers down their spines. "You dare to seek the heart of the forest," boomed a voice from the shadows. Emerging from the darkness was a sinister figure cloaked in shadows, his eyes gleaming with malice. "I am Malachi, the dark sorcerer," he sneered, his voice dripping with venom. "The heart belongs to me, and I will stop at nothing to claim its power." With a wave of his hand, Malachi summoned dark tendrils of magic, ensnaring Finn and Ollie in their grasp. But before he could deliver the final blow, a chorus of voices rose from the depths of the forest, a symphony of magic and hope. The trees rustled with unseen energy, and the very ground beneath them trembled with power. Suddenly, a burst of light erupted from the heart of the forest, shattering Malachi's dark spells and freeing Finn and Ollie from his grasp. As the light faded, Finn found himself standing before the heart of the forest once more, its radiant glow brighter than ever before. With a gentle touch, he reached out and claimed the ancient artifact, feeling its power course through his veins. With the heart of the forest in his possession, Finn knew that he held the fate of the magical forest in his hands. With Ollie by his side and the support of their newfound friends, they vowed to protect the forest from all who sought to harm it. And so, the legend of Finn and the heart of the forest echoed through the ages, a tale of courage, friendship, and the enduring magic of the enchanted woods. Once upon a time, in a bustling port town by the shimmering sea, lived a band of adventurous puppies known as the Pirate Puppies, led by Captain Patch, a scrappy terrier with an eye patch, and his clever first mate, Bella the Border Collie. They were ready for any adventure. One bright morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Captain Patch rallied his crew aboard the Jolly Rover.
Avast me hearties! Today, we set sail for the legendary Treasure Island.
Cheers filled the air as their adventure began, with Bella navigating and the winds favorable. The Jolly Rover sliced through the ocean waves. Days turned into weeks as they braved storms and evaded rival pirates, their spirits buoyed by the thrill of the chase and dreams of untold riches. Finally, after a long and perilous journey, the cry of land ho echoed from Bella. There it was Treasure Island, a lush green beacon on the horizon, promising the fulfillment of all their dreams. But as they drew near, they realized they were not alone. Treasure Island was already under the watchful eye of the infamous Captain Blacktail and his crew. The real adventure was just about to begin. And with that, the Jolly Rover disappeared into the horizon, leaving behind a trail of excitement and anticipation. Under the cover of darkness, the pirate puppies landed stealthily on Treasure Island. With Bella's plans and Captain Patch's leadership, they evaded traps and tiptoed through the dense jungle, drawing ever closer to the treasure they sought. In the heart of the island lay a secret cave, sparkling with gold and jewels. Just as they reached for their prize, Captain Blacktail and his crew appeared, swords drawn, eyes aflame with greed. The battle for the treasure had begun. Amidst a clash of swords and the roar of cannons, it was not might but mind that turned the tide. With a clever trick and a daring maneuver, Captain Patch and his crew outsmarted the fearsome Blacktail, sending him and his pirates fleeing into the night. As dawn broke over the island, the pirate puppies gathered around their hard-won treasure. But their greatest find wasn't the gold or the jewels. It was the unbreakable bonds of friendship and courage forged through their adventures. And so, the legend of the pirate puppies grew, a tale of bravery, friendship, and the thrill of the open sea. Wherever there was adventure, Captain Patch and his crew were there, sailing the seven seas and living life to the fullest as true pirates at heart. Don't forget to subscribe to KidVoy's YouTube channel.